Pretty long day, a lot of sessions that happened around what SAP has to offer to all of you as customers and partners and how we can innovate jointly. I think in this session, what we will look at is how do some of our partners who are very, very crucial for our success in India, how do they help some of you, our strategic customers, how do they help you grow and innovate? Yeah, so let's get started. First of all, thanks a lot, gentlemen, for being with us on stage on such an important day. Leonardo indeed is a very important portfolio for SAP. Coming to Rajesh, from an iFuture Robotics, some of us in this room saw the robot actually doing things right here live, being connected. I understand that your entire model is a OpEx model, not a CapEx model. So how do you engage with customers? How does, if I am an e-retailer and I want to engage with iFuture Robotics, how do I engage?
Yeah, just to give you a brief background about ourselves. So we're a 2016 startup. And of course, the ideation happened long before 2016. But then once we started building the product, we sort of understood the market scenario is changing. There are new industries being born, which is, of course, e-commerce is booming as well. There are also other technologies like IoT, which is becoming very popular. And so we were trying to figure out how to place our product in the market where it can truly be a product. So we looked at various applications and we found that moving inventory, especially in large warehouses as well as factory floors, is one of the key challenges, or at least I would say an opportunity where you could drive efficiency. So we did approach a few customers, and it's always been a situation where robotics is a very high-tech piece of equipment, and owning a piece of that and servicing it is always an issue for the customer. So we thought, why don't we take the pain point away from the customer so that we can offer him services along with the product, and hence we arrived at an OpEx model. I would go ahead and say this is still early days. The reception from customers has been very good so far. And we're also developing, as part of SAP Startup Studio, we were one of the cohorts this year. And we're also working out solutions in the factory and connected factories space. And we're looking at how to use a Leonardo also to be bundled with Ark Robot and offering it to customers. We may look to open up options to customers as OpEx or CapEx model. But then, as I said, we are trying to make a product out of Ark Robot and render services from it. At the same time, when I say services, we've found a niche where the software part of what we offer can also be a product. In the warehousing space, to a certain set of customers, it is working out so far. But going forward, we see that to connected factories, each factory is set up in a different way, ranging from automotive players to ancillary players. So we'd like to build Ark Robot as a platform and then offer it up to service as well as system integrators to then program it, apply it to a business case for a certain customer. So the way we are going forward right now is to engage with POCs, with the customers who have already certain prerequisite. So we take a few robots to customers' places, and on field we deploy it. We have a certain SLA that we agree to, and in the POC, when that number comes through, then we take it towards a pilot and then go ahead and install a full-scale installation.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. iFuture.
Yeah. So as I said, we're part of Startup Studio, and we have graduated from that to starting an engagement in Coil. And we're going to co-innovate a new kind of product and service, which is going to work on EWM platform. This is going to, as I mentioned in the morning, it's going to be a cobot sort of model where robots and humans can work together in a warehouse scenario. And the innovation part will use a lot of Leonardo's analytics. And what's also coming up for us in October is to be part of the innovation lab, which is going to be set up by SAP in Bangalore. And we're working towards getting our robots to be ready with SAP's platforms. And we are working towards identifying 1 or 2 use cases where we've started connecting with customers who are already using EWM. And I think over the next 3 to 6 months' time, we should be starting off with POC with one of SAP's customers.
Thank you. Intel?